here and tell us what happened. What's happened? So explain to everybody so they know from your point of view, briefly. Right, always like to brief about that. What the problem was, and how we fixed it. And then tell us what you started to tell me before about what happened last night.
Okay, so I asked Kate to teach me a strategy to be able to read faster, because whenever I read text with information...
Whenever you used to read text.
Whenever I used to read text with information, I would read it out word for word to myself. And I would say the words to myself. So you can imagine how endlessly long that took. And last night, she teaches me how to see the text with my visual, visually, but to see the text, to see the text with my spelling eye. And from that moment on,
because if you remember, her spelling she had a perfect visual spelling strategy. So we called them her spelling eyes.
Yeah, and from that moment on, I could really go through the text quickly without having to read word by word. And I've never been able to do that before, because when I would look at this, I would go Milton model, patterns in method, and I would have no idea about the quotes, probably, or quotes perhaps, yes, but maybe the words, these keywords here, I would have no idea when starting it. Whereas most people, when they look at this thing, they already picked out a few, I assume you do, that you already picked out a few keywords. And just by looking at it with a spelling eye, so seeing these different words, I could go down with my finger around that text and see the key words, and all of a sudden also I understand the texts better. Now because before it took me so long to go through all of it, and like we did yesterday, I have to repeat the whole sentence and then think, oh, does this make sense? And now I read her manual in just, I don't know how long exactly, but it was really quick. I just went through it like that.
So what happened last night, which was your excuse for not having finished your podcast?
Well, I came home and I wanted to try it out, of course. So I just couldn't stop reading. I was just going through everything like this, and it's really great to have a way to take in information so quickly.
So now we seem to have installed a good reading strategy and an addiction to reading as well, by the sounds of it. Thank you.